Good day, dear listener, and welcome to the Novitero podcast. We have an exciting show planned for you. But before we get too far, a word to the wise. Novitero contains swearing, allusions to sexual themes, as well as themes of minor violence. A more in-depth description of this content as well as the transcript can be found in the description. Thank you, and we hope you enjoy today's episode.
Welcome back, Princess. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
You're sure? Tupzloy isn't exactly the type of person I'd want to be alone with. It's okay if you're not okay.
I told you, Valzin, I'm fine. How is everyone else?
Also fine.
Good to hear. I'm on my way towards you guys.
All right. See you soon, Cesa.
What the fuck do you think you're playing at?
Excuse me?
Staying behind back there? What the fuck did you think you were doing? Tupzloy's a fucking snake. Did he touch you? Did he hurt you? I swear to God, if he did...
I'm fine.
I should have never left you there. Ugh, I'm such a fucking idiot.
Please, I'm fine.
Let me look at you, okay? Okay.
Are you okay?
Seeing you in one piece, I'm fucking ecstatic. You're sure you're okay?
Cap, really, I'm fine. He didn't touch me, he didn't hurt me, we just... talked, is all.
Right. The words from that bastard might as well be coated in slime. Can't trust a word he says.
Right. He's untrustworthy.
Shit. This whole job's got me rattled. But we did it. We got the watch, we got the invitations. This job is on. How did you find your first taste of crime?
It was... fine.
Second taste, I guess. Does robbing a royal vault count when you're royalty? I mean, technically it was partly yours, so maybe that's not theft.
Welcome back. Glad to see you didn't die.
You all right there, Cesa? Cap nearly broke their leg rushing out to meet you.
Shut up! Yes, you're fine, aren't you? I was just congratulating her on a job well done.
Well done aren't exactly the words I'd have used.
Yeah, we got what we needed and the Govey doesn't seem too traumatized, so I'd call it a win.
Right. You have those invites, correct? Because I swear, if Tupzloy skimmed on us...
It's fine. I have them right here. You dropped off the crystal and tablet?
Of course. We spent long enough trying to get away from that man. I don't need to give him any excuse to follow us.
Right. Before you worked for the matriarch. You worked for Tupzloy before working for the matriarch.
It was more of an in-between thing.
Princess, are you sure you're all right?
I'm... fine, really.
Yeah, I know this particular brand of bullshit. I'm an expert in it with this crew. Come on, Princess. Out with it. Let's drain the pus out of whatever festering boil is lurking within your psyche.
There's a lovely image.
All right, then. Out with it.
Tupzloy said some things.
I told you, Cesa. That's what the asshole does. He gets into your head. He fucks with you. You can't trust him.
Cap's right. This is exactly what Tupzloy likes to do. To get you doubting yourself and your friends. Your associates. You can't let him.
I know. I mean, if I asked you guys something, would you answer me honestly?
Yes.
Cap.
I will do my best, at least.
How long have you and Lutiga known each other?
What?
Long time, I suppose.
And how long is a long time?
Wasn't it when you guys got out of the army? You both escaped and teamed up on some godforsaken planet over in the Iris sector, right?
Yeah.
You hesitated.
Look, Cesa, that's a time that I don't think Cap or I...
Tupzloy said you two were childhood friends.
Oh my god, now that's a load of shit. I mean, Cap's human and Lutiga's Charbrayan. How in the name of all the stars could Cap and Lutiga be childhood friends if Earth didn't even know about other life forms until the war? Oh, dumbasses had their heads in the sand until they were dragged out kicking and screaming.
Exactly. There's no way they could have known each other if they grew up on separate planets.
Unless...
What are you getting at?
Medic?
I can imagine one scenario where those two could have grown up together, but it's a bit of a long shot.
What are you... Oh.
Guys, it's not like...
Interesting. So, Lutiga was one of the Charbrayans sent to Earth to infiltrate the Earthlings and bring about their destruction. Well, aren't you full of little surprises?
No, that's impossible. They were all hunted down and put to death, weren't they?
Right. For violating one of the laws set by the Ozma conferences.
T?
Liza tried to make an example of all the Charbrayans who betrayed her conferences. To show that she still had control over peace in the galaxy. She hunted down and killed so many in her delusional quest to keep a peace that never existed. She got plenty of us. But not all. A lot went into hiding, but we knew. If we stayed on Earth, it was a death sentence. So we left. Cap and I.
You were born on Earth.
I was.
T, you don't have to.
I know. But I think it's time all of you knew the truth.
Novitero is a Goose Thunder Network-produced podcast. Today's episode, Uncertainty, was written by Jude, Reid, and Hylton, and edited by Sterling Ray, with sound editing by Cole Burkhardt. Music was composed and performed by Benny James. The voices you heard in today's episode in order of appearance were Tal Minear as Valzin, Lanessa Tremblett as Cesa, Jona Lune as Cap, Nicole Tuttle as Lutiga, and Brad as Medic. Want to continue to stay up to date on all things Novitero? You can find us on Tumblr, Twitter, and Instagram at Novitero Podcast. That's Novitero Podcast. If you're enjoying the show, tell a friend, and consider leaving us a review so we may continue to spread our story. Can't wait for the next episode and need something to fill the gap? Consider checking out one of the other many Goose Thunder Network shows. There are stories about space, superheroes, mafias, and more, and we're sure you'll find something to enjoy.